Pick up a 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Got his man quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
When they pick up the first against zone coverage, the biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air, it's back. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. Just about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Henderson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often.
Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell. They had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Well, well, well. Somebody's been doing their box jumps.
Wait, Ryan, getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes that Alabama offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 14, Alabama 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Buys a little extra time. Fires on the move. Snagged in the middle. It's Haynes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The sure hands. It's Haynes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Miller. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Tide.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Evans. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking everything.
Wide open, he makes the catch. Running toward the tape. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Georgia!
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. And as the ball bounces out of bounds, no dice on the onside kick attempt. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. They're moving quickly after that big fourth down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Looking to the big tight end. And they're not on the same page there.
Hey, sometimes your quarterback's getting flustered and running all over the place, and that's the reason your offense isn't successful. Not that time. Had plenty of time to throw. Now let's see if we can get some execution at him moving forward.
Back to pass, it's Milroe. Throws to the back. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Quarterback checking the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's caught. It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
It hits the left upright, no good. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
He wants to take the top off. And the ball is intercepted. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Right down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Georgia 20, Alabama.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this
reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man by himself. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Georgia going up tempo. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and that ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game. Looking deep. He's got it down the left side. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Dogs! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Here comes the two-point try. Trying to barge their way.
Come here.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Hey, man, I messed up, man. Go, man.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man.
I don't know where to go.
He could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack.
Thanks for the joins, everybody. Tap the screen, tap the screen. While I walk this boy on TikTok live, but I'm trying to come back.
Now the play fake. They're trying to get to it.
Pass interference, bro. You can't hold a running back like that.
Will trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And this defense coming out
Right back to him. That's
what an
crazy.
interception return. The DB saw
As soon as I get something going, I give it right back to him.
and he did the pick
Come on, we
six.
still got time. Come on.
These guys can play offense, too. I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but
And
defense...
still don't need onside kicks. One of these shit's gonna backfire.
Thanks
for the joins, everybody. Tap the screen. While I walk this boy on TikTok live, but I'm trying to come back. Pass interference, bro. You can't hold a running back like that.
Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Throws to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football
Ty Woods, Ant was good.
Possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, going up top.
As soon as I get something going, I get
They really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense that brings up a fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt.
I thought I was kicking a dang old field goal.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Georgia comes quickly to the line. To the air, it's back. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he pulls it in inside the
Man, love it,
15-yard
bro.
line.
You don't even do this when I play with your little stupid self.
Hill house it. Touchdown, Georgia. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Oh, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
I thought I was kicking a dang old field goal.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And no one can get a handle on it. Ball goes out of bounds on the onside kick attempt. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
J2?
A first down for the offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback race, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you do, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Looking for a man. It's back. Trying to get behind the defense. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it on the left. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Dogs! And the pummeling has started. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And man, did they finish quickly. A 94-yard touchdown toss. The kickoff team out there getting set. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Looking for a productive play on first down. power football with the run. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Let's see what they've got on second down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 49, Alabama 20.
And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Back to throw, it's Milroe. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And his
Nigga, get in front of them, man. You all behind them and shit.
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They'll go to the air. Quarterback extends the play. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Yeah.
The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Might be looking to run. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Got it in the middle. It's Frazier. Makes a catch and knocked down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football. They play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, it's back. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He'll take another shot here. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. We all count our stats. At the end of the season, you look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. All these plays still matter. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? They just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on third down. Dances away. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Trying to beat the D deep. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah.
Clean up your room. Well, no. If you clean up your room, I'll put bubbles in your mini. Do you want bubbles? Then clean up your room. Okay. I went to I don't know why we always go to the corner store when it's the back shop right next door to the Dollar General.